Good news, everyone! 2025 changed everything for local AI coding. Models like DeepSeek, Destral, and QW3 now rival cloud-based giants running entirely on your hardware. No API keys, no data leaving your machine, no monthly fees. Meet OLLM CLI, a local-first command line interface designed for this new era of open-source LLMs with models that can reason, code, and use tools just like their cloud counterparts. The only thing missing was a proper developer interface. That is what we built, for and why local LLMs matter. Cloud-based LLM services are powerful, but they come with trade-offs. Your code leaves your machine. You are locked into vendor pricing, and you need constant internet access. OLLM CLI changes this paradigm. With models like Llama 3 Mistral and DeepSeek running locally through Llama, you get complete privacy. Your code never leaves your machine. Offline capability, work anywhere, even without internet. 0 per token costs, unlimited inference at hardware costs only. Full customization, tune models for your specific needs. Let me explain exactly why OLLM CLI is the ultimate tool for local development. The secret sauce isn't just running models locally, it is how we master the limitations of your hardware through intelligent context management and dynamic prompt routing. You see real-time status right in the status bar. Temperature, VRAM usage, token count. Whether you have a 4 GB consumer GPU or a 24 GB workstation card, OLLM optimizes itself to your hardware. Static instructions are dead. OLLM CLI features an adaptive system prompt engine that scales with your hardware, detecting context sizes from 2K to 128K to inject the perfect guidance. We've already deployed a sophisticated routing system, with 16 fully operational prompts tailored to your specific tier and mode. Small contexts get essential guardrails to save space, while larger ones get expert-level reasoning frameworks. And while the system is ready today, we reactively building tools to let you fine-tune these prompts or add entirely new custom definitions yourself. Context management architecture. We've also solved the biggest headache in local AI context management. We treat your context window as a managed resource, using a tiered compression strategy that shifts from simple rollovers on small models to structured checkpoints on large ones. This architecture pins critical information, like your architectural decisions and file structures, so they are never compressed while intelligently summarizing older conversation turns to prevent drift. Plus, with our new 85% context cap, the system leaves an invisible safety buffer, allowing the model to finish its thoughts naturally before we trigger compression, preventing those frustrating mid-sentence cutoffs. Model-specific strategies. OLLM CLI understands that not all models think alike, which is why we've built distinct strategies for standard tools versus the new wave of reasoning models like DeepSeek, while standard models use explicit tool calls to track goals. Our system switches to passive marker tracking for reasoning models, ensuring we don't interrupt their internal chain of thought. We even capture those hidden fun think time tags and index them into a permanent audit trail, giving you a structured record of exactly why a decision was made without clogging up your active context window. Session snapshots and recovery. Finally, meet session snapshots, your guarantee against data loss. Before any destructive operation like compression or rollover occurs, OLLM transparently creates a complete compressed record of your session state, including active goals and reasoning traces. This isn't just a chat log. It's a full system restoration point that lets you time travel back to any moment in your development process. Whether you are recovering from a crash or just want to fork a conversation to try a new approach, your context is fully preserved, searchable, and ready to restore instantly. For the powerful tool system, OLLM CLI isn't just a chatbot, it is an agentic coding assistant. It comes with a complete tool system, read and edit files, search your code base with glob and grep, execute shell commands, even fetch web documentation. Every tool call goes through a policy engine. You control what is allowed, what needs confirmation, and what is blocked. High-risk operations like file writes show full diffs before applying changes. You are always in control. Thing hooks, extensions, and an MCP server. What makes OLLM CLI truly extensible is the hook and extension system. Hooks let you inject custom logic at every step. Before prompts, after responses, before and after tool calls. Build safety gates, logging, or custom automations. Extensions bundle hooks, tools, and even MCP servers together. The Model Context Protocol lets you connect external tools, GitHub integrations, database connectors, anything with an MCP server. Workspace. Level extensions auto. Load for your project while user level extensions follow you everywhere. And with the trust model, you stay secure. 40 modern terminal UI. The interface is built with React and Ink for a rich terminal experience. A tabbed layout keeps you organized. Chat for conversations. Tools for reviewing diffs. Files for context management. Docs for built-in documentation. And settings for model selection. The collapsible side panel shows Git status, pending reviews, and active context files. The status bar gives you everything at a glance. Model tokens, GPU stats, and estimated cost. It is a full ID experience in your terminal. OLLM CLI is open source, actively developed, and designed for developers who value privacy, control, and customization. Whether you are coding offline on a plane, working with sensitive code bases, or just tired of API costs, this is your local AI coding companion. Clone the repo, point it at your Llama instance, and start coding with AI that truly belongs to you. OLLM CLI. Your code, your hardware, your assistant. We are actively refining the core, which means some features are still evolving. And yes, there will be bugs. We invite you to be a part of this journey, whether by joining our upcoming beta, contributing code, or simply sharing the features you want to see. Our goal isn't just to build a solid modern terminal platform, but to create a universal tool for developers, researchers, and local AI enthusiasts alike. We are even planning a headless version to serve as an intelligent automation layer for your workflows, or to integrate directly into IDs like Visual Studio and Cursor. Keep an eye on our release schedule. We can't wait to hear from you. Development status and roadmap. OLLM CLI is currently in alpha stage. The core architecture is complete and functional, and we now in the debugging and optimization phase to make it fully production ready. We actively testing across different hardware configurations and refining the user experience. Now, let me tell you about the exciting features we have in development. Built-in Universal Code Editor. Finally, we are eliminating the friction of switching apps with our proposal for a native Universal Code Editor. Our solution is a lightweight, fully functional terminal-based editor that lives right alongside your chat and terminal windows, so you won't break your flow. Built directly into our interface, it provides professional syntax highlighting and intuitive navigation, effectively turning OLLM CLI into a self-contained IDE. But we also believe in choice if you prefer your own setup. We fully support external editor integration. You can seamlessly spawn your favorite tools like Vim or Nano right from the interface, and we handle the synchronization automatically. Whether you use our built-in tool or your own, you have a powerful editing workflow ready to go without ever breaking your momentum. Release Kraken, external LLM escalation. When local models hit their limits on complex tasks, Release Kraken lets you seamlessly escalate to cloud powerhouses. With a single Kraken command, you can invoke Gemini CLI, Claude Code, or Codex directly from OLLM. It also supports API providers like OpenAI and Anthropic. The system handles context transfer, tracks costs, and returns control to your local model when done. Think of it as having a phone-a-friend option built into your local AI. Call in the big guns for architecture decisions or complex refactoring, then return to fast private local inference. Full policy control ensures you approve every escalation with budget limits and detailed usage tracking. Intelligence layer. The intelligence layer brings advanced AI capabilities, including code-based indexing with semantic search that is RAG for your local code-structured JSON output with schema enforcement, a sandboxed code execution environment for testing snippets, and vision support for analyzing screenshots and images. Combined with cost tracking and prompt templates, this transforms OLLM from a chat interface into a true coding agent. File upload system. Upload images, code snippets, and documents directly into your chat session. Support for drag and drop, clipboard paste, and as mentioned syntax. Files persist with your session. Images are sent to vision models as base 64, and code files are automatically formatted with syntax highlighting. Cross-platform support. We re-ensuring OLLM CLI works flawlessly across Windows, macOS, and Linux. This includes platform-specific GPU monitoring for NVIDIA, AMD, and Apple Silicon, proper config paths, following XDG spec on Linux and AppData on Windows, and terminal capability detection for Unicode and color support. True write. Once, run anywhere. Multi-provider backend support. Beyond Dilemma, we re-adding support for VLLM production, grade high performance inference, LM Studio, Locali, and any OpenAI compatible endpoint. A 3-tier provider strategy means you can develop locally with a Llama, deploy to production with VLM, or use any OpenAI compatible server, all with the same OLLM CLI interface. That is OLLM CLI. Thank you for watching, and we can't wait to see what you build with it.